method to find the square root of a non-perfect square number. Okay. So we will discuss method to find the square root of a non-perfect square number. Like square root of 13. 13 is not a perfect square. So how to find its square root? First step. We will select a perfect square. Select a perfect square just less than 13. 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 4 square 16 is greater than 13. So we will take 13. Now write this in this bracket. 3 3s are 9. Subtract 9 from 13. 13 minus 9, 4. Then we write decimal. After decimal, we can increase any number of zeros. So increase pair of zeros. Okay. Step 2. Write 3 in divisor. This is the divisor. And 3 in quotient. This is the quotient. And step 3. Subtract 9 from 13. We get 4. Step 4. As there are no digits after 13 to borrow, so we apply a decimal and write a pair of 0 after decimal. Step 5. Decimal is applied after 3 in the quotient also. Decimal is marked after 3 in quotient also. And step 6 is very important. Double the quotient. 3 to the 6 is taken again as the second divisor. So this is the second divisor. And this is the first divisor. So double the quotient is taken as second divisor. Now, two zeros are borrowed. The pair of 0 is written with 4. Pair of zeros is written with 4. So it becomes 400. So we will now use the table of 6. 6 ones are 6 is less than 40. 6 twos are 12. 6 threes are 18. 6 fours are 24. 6 fives are 30 and 6 sixes are 36. 6 sevens are 42 is greater. So we have to multiply by 6 to get 40. But if now we multiply by 6, means if we write 6 in the quotient, we have to write 6 after second divisor. So the second divisor becomes 66 as multiple of 6 less than 40 is 6. 6 6 are 36. Multiple of 6 is multiple of 6 less than 40 is 36, which occur in 6 times. So we increase digit 6 after second quotient. So it becomes 66. And then 66 into 6 equals to 396. So we have to check whether it is less than 400. So 396 is less than 400. So we increase as 6. After second divisor, it becomes 66. 66 6 are 396. Subtract again. 4 is there. A similar process will be followed again. Means 36 2s are 72 is taken. 2 zeros are increased. It becomes 400. Now, even if we increase 1, then also 721 becomes greater than 400. So first, we have to increase a pair of 0 again. If we increase a pair of 0, we have to increase a 0 in this side also. These 2 zeros will be borrowed again to make it 40,000, and this 360 is the new quotient. So double of it is 720. Now we again use the multiples of 7 till it becomes less than 40. So 7 fives are 35. So we have to increase 5 after 720. It becomes 7,205. And we have to multiply it by 5. So we get 36,025. So this is the approximate square root of 13, which is 3.605. Using the same method, we can find the square root for more than 3 digits also. Now, using the same method, you have to find the square root of 26. So what is the first step?
So first will be 25 is a perfect square before 26.
Yes.
So in divisor it will be 5, and in quotient also it will be 5.
If 5 are
25.
25, yes. And we subtract
Now
it to get.
1 will be there.
Okay.
Then we will put decimal after 26. And in quotient also.
Yes.
Then we will increase a pair of 0.
Yes. This 0 will be borrowed after 1. Okay. So it becomes
Yes,
100.
100. Then we will do double of 5. It's 10.
Now again it's a problem. Even if we increase 1, 100, 1 ones are 101 is greater than 100.
Yes,
So what should we
yes.
do?
We will increase a pair of 0 more.
First a 0 after the decimal and a pair of
Yes, sir.
in.
Yes.
So it becomes 10,000, and the 0, 52 is 100 is increased in this also. Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Next, 100 9s are 900. So we will increase a 9 after 100, it becomes 1009.
No.
So it is 9081. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then
We will subtract
10 minus 1, 9, 9 minus 8, 1, 9 minus 0, and 9 minus 9. And double of 509 is 1018.
18.
So again a pair of 0 is increased. 1018 into 9. We have to increase one more 9.
9.
9 9s are 81. And it's a 72 plus 8, 80. 9 plus 8, 70. 9 ones are 9. So it is less than this 91,900. So this is the answer then. Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Root of 26 is approximately 5.099. Similarly, you can find the square root of 17 also. Okay. So you have to find the square root of 17, 19, and 20 now. Okay. Is that clear to you, everyone?